Ideogram just dropped their fastest and cheapest AI yet, Ideogram 2a. They say it's way faster and 50% cheaper than Ideogram 2.0. But where's the catch? In this video I put it to the test, generating t-shirt designs in real time to see how good it really is. We'll compare it side by side with Ideogram 2.0, check the quality and see if it's actually worth switching. And to make it even better, I'll show you the full workflow, removing backgrounds, upscaling, and getting designs ready for upload. So is Ideogram 2a a game changer or just hype? Let's find out. So this is the user interface of Ideogram, and you can already see some creations from other users. You may take some inspirations right here. Then you can filter by day, hour, week, month, or all time. And you can filter by people, product. That could be useful for product mockups, for example. Nature. You can see some nice landscapes right here. Poster. These could be useful for displayed, for example. Then we got logo. If you're looking for a logo for your company, for example, or if you want to offer some services on Upwork, for example, to create logos. And we got t-shirt. And for us POD sellers, it's basically the most important category. So you can scroll right here. And if you like something, this one looks quite cool. Good night. Then you click it, then you can see the creations right here. Basically Ideogram generates 4 images at a time, and you can take a look right here. And it also gives you the prompt right here. You can click on more to see it complete, or you can just copy this prompt with this button. So to start creating, I like to click on this icon that says creations. You can find it on the left right here. Now to start creating, you just click on this box that says describe what you want to see, and then this menu pops open. So that's the first prompt that I pasted into Ideogram. First I want to generate a golfing design that says Golfzilla. It combines the niches golfing and Godzilla. So I got ChatGPT to generate this prompt for me. And to get t-shirt designs where you can easily remove the background, I like to add vector art, clean lines, dark gray background. And with these keywords you will get a typical POD t-shirt design, and you get it on a dark gray background. And this dark gray background makes it easy to remove the background. In my opinion, way easier than if you would generate it on a black background. So let me give you some tips on the settings right here. Since this prompt is quite detailed, I would set the magic prompt to off. And for a t-shirt design, I would always choose the aspect ratio 4:5, because then you will get this tall rectangle shape and you fill out the canvas of the t-shirt way more than if you would just generate a 1:1 design. And you want to make use of the t-shirt canvas so the customer can easily see your design, especially when the customer is surfing on his phone. Next, I would set the visibility of your prompts and your generations to private, because you don't want people to steal your generations. Next, you can choose the model. Now it's set to 2.0. You just click it. And for this demo, we want to test the 2A model. Then you can choose the rendering. You can choose between turbo, default and quality. And you can see on the bottom right here how many credits it uses. So turbo uses 0.5 credits, and that's for 4 generations. Default model uses 1 credit, and quality uses 1.5 credit. So in the past I always used the default mode, but I recently made some tests between the turbo mode and the default mode, and I really couldn't see much difference. Now because the turbo mode is just half the cost of the default mode, I would just use the turbo mode. So let's click on turbo. Seed number is auto. The seed number is only relevant if you want to generate a design in the same style, but in this case we don't want it. Now let's move this window right here. Okay. Then you could enter a negative prompt. That means you could enter some things that you want to avoid on your design. Right now in Model 2a it's not implemented yet, but I haven't used it anyway. And then you have the settings right here. It says auto, general, realistic, design, 3D and anime. For t-shirt designs I would always set it to design, and then you just click this button that says generate. So 25, 52, complete, and it's complete. These were really just seconds. It's really amazing. Okay, let's make this a bit bigger again. So to see your generations, you just click on an image, and here we go. You always get 4 generations. So let's see. This one looks quite nice, but it's got 2 golf balls, so I wouldn't use it. So Ideogram automatically picks a cover design, and that's the second one in this case. Yeah, this one looks quite nice. Golfzilla. The text is absolutely right. It's got the golf ball and it's got Godzilla. And it's got the dark gray background, and that's perfect for our background removal. So let's save this one. You can just right click and save this image to a computer or drag and drop it into a folder. Let's see the next ones. This one also looks quite nice. Golfzilla. Text is perfect. And the last one. Golfzilla. Yeah, design looks really nice. Okay, we already saved this design. And we got this one, where we can easily remove the second golf ball when we are removing the background. Yeah, actually, let's also save this one. Now to generate the next design, you just click on this box at the top. Then you click on this icon right here that says clear text. And then let's paste our next prompt. It's a funny design for dads. And the phrase is dad tags, making sure it's not poison. So the settings on the right are still there, but the design type is on auto. So let's click on design and just click generate, and now it's waiting in the priority queue, and 22 complete, 49 complete, and generation complete. Now that was real time and it was really fast. And that's quite impressive. So let's see the designs. Their tags, making sure it's not poison. The text is absolutely right. The graphic is quite funny, but he should take the pizza with his hands. So let's see the next one. That text, making sure it's not poison. Text is absolutely right. Yeah, and the graphic looks amazing. So funny. Even the pizza box says that text. And the format of this design is in this tall rectangle shape, and that's exactly what we want. So this one is already perfect. So let's save this one. Now let's check the next one. Their text, making sure it's not poison. The text is absolutely right. These cartoon characters look really nice, but I would prefer if he holds this piece of pizza with his hands. So let's check the next one. Their text, making sure it's not poison. And the graphic looks nice and funny. Yeah, you could also use this design, but this design is my favorite. So let's generate the next one. So you just click on this prompt at the top, then you click this icon and paste the prompt right here. Now I want to generate a bowling design, and the phrase is who gives a split. Then click design and hit generate. And it's waiting in the queue, and 22 complete, and 49 complete, and generation complete. So let's take a look. Who gives a split? Text is absolutely right. It's really impressive. So the graphic that goes with the text is quite nice, but I would prefer the graphic not touching these corners, if you know what I mean. So let's check the next one. Who gives a split? Text is also correct, but the graphic also leads to this border right here. So let's check the next one. Who gives a split? Text is absolutely right, but there's some mistake in the graphic right here. So let's check the next one. Who gives a split? And we got the funny bowling pin right here as a cartoon character. And as a tip from my side, these cartoon characters sell really good on t-shirts. So let's save this one. So now we got these great t-shirt designs with the Ideogram 2A model. Now I want to compare the quality with the 2.0 model. And for this test I will of course use the same prompts. So to make this really easy, you just go to your creations. You click on creations and then you will get to your page. Then you can scroll down and here we go. This is Golfzilla. You just click any generation. And then you can just click this button that says retry. Then this box opens again. And then we just change the model to 2.0. You can see this color palette was added, but it really doesn't matter because I always use auto because I want Ideogram to decide the color palette of this design. It only makes sense if you want to create a very specific design style to use this color palette. So we got model 2.0 and of course we set the rendering to turbo. And at the bottom right here you can see that it uses 1 credit. So the 2A model just uses half a credit. And let's just hit generate. And it's waiting in the priority queue. 33, 49, 76, 99 complete. And here we go. Generation is complete. Let's take a look. Yeah, these also look quite nice. Golfzilla, text is absolutely right. The next one, Golfzilla. It's a bit more detailed in the background. Let's see the next one. Golfzilla, yes. His face looks a bit weird on this design. Let's see the last one. Golfzilla. We got 2 golf balls right here and you cannot easily remove it. So let's see. I would pick the second one or the first one. So let's pick the first one. You can see that the design is more in this tall rectangle shape when you're comparing that to the second generation. This is more in the 1x1 format. So let's pick the first one. Now we generate the second design again. Set the model to 2.0, turbo and design and hit generate. Now it's waiting in the queue, 11%, 37%, 64, 90%. You can see it's already a bit slower than the 2A model. So let's take a look. Okay, he's inside the box. We can't use this one. Now the second one, that tag's making sure it's not poison. Yeah, you could use it, but he's not using his hands on the pizza slice. So let's check the next one. That tag's making sure it's S, not poison. It's an extra S right here, and he's not using his hand. So let's check the last one. That tag's making sure it's not poison. Yeah, this design is quite good. You could remove this extra finger right here. He's holding the box with two hands. You would pick the last one or the second one. Let's pick the second one. Now for the last design, who gives a split? Model 2.0 and hit generate. It's waiting in the queue. 23 complete, 50% complete, 76, 99% complete, and here we go, generation complete. Let's take a look. Yeah, text is wrong right here. And it's also too hard to read if it was correct. So let's check the next one. Who gives a split? Text is absolutely correct. Graphic looks nice. You could use this one. The third one, who gives a split? It also looks quite nice, but you gotta be careful with this gradient. So the last one, no, text is incorrect. So let's use the second one. Now let's compare our results. Okay, so here we go. Did you remember our generations from the 2A model? That's right there on the top right here. And for comparison, we got the generations from the 2.0 model. And for each model, we picked the best results. And honestly, in the design quality, they are basically the same. I don't really see a big difference. What do you think? Please write it in the comments. Well, the text in both models was absolutely right. And the graphics that go with this race also look really nice and suitable for POD products. Now the 2A model is just great. It's way faster and cheaper, and we got basically the same quality as the 2.0 model. So that's a thumbs up from my side. Now let me show you a quick workflow to edit these designs to make them ready to upload. So first we need to remove the background, and I always love to use this background remover that's called pixelcut.ai. Now I picked this design where there's a second golf ball, and you just use it by drag and drop, and then you can change the background right here and check if there are any spots left from the background. But this is basically perfect. So let's zoom in a bit so you can see it better. Okay, now to remove the second golf ball, you just click on refine right here. Then you zoom in a bit, then you scroll down to the golf ball, then it's set on erase. Then you just click and drag over this golf ball, and it's already done. You click done, and there you go. To save it, you just click download, and it's done. So here you can see the design properties, and these are too small right now, so we have to upscale this image. So to upscale the image, I like to use the app Upscale. It's completely free to use. You can find the link in the description. So you just drag and drop your image right here in this app. Then you select the model, just click on Upscale Standard, and scroll down. And for POD designs, I would always choose digital art. So click on that, then choose the image scale. Let's set it to 6. And you can also choose the output folder. If you don't choose an output folder, it will upscale your image to the folder where the original file is saved. So just click upscale, then it's upscaling, and the speed depends on your machine. So here we go, it's upscaled. Then you want to bring this design into the right format and to the right resolution for Amazon Merch or for any other POD site. So we got this artboard right here, and then you just drag and drop your design into the middle. You have to make it a bit smaller. Okay, put it like this and make the design big, but not too big. I would leave some space at the top, at the left and at the right. And then you can take a look. You can zoom out a bit if you want. And we could also add a black background to see if it looks good on black shirts. So let's just add a rectangle shape, make this black and set it on the background. And here we go. Yeah, I would say it looks quite nice. Let's zoom out a bit. Yeah, it looks quite nice. Now let's remove the rectangle again. And then you just save it as a transparent PNG. Then you have your design ready for upload. So now you saw that you can generate great t-shirt designs with Ideogram 2A. But how much does it cost? To compare the prices, I prepared a small spreadsheet. We are comparing the Ideogram 2.0 Turbo against the Ideogram 2A Turbo model and the Flux 1 Pro and Flux 1.1 Pro, because in my opinion Ideogram and Flux 1 Pro are, in my opinion, the best t-shirt design generators out there right now. So Ideogram is credit based and you get different plans. You get the basic plan for $8 a month. Then you get 400 credits. You get the Plus plan for $20. Then you get 1,000 credits. And then we have the Pro plan for $60. We get 3,500 credits. And of course you can use both models when you are choosing a plan for Ideogram. So the cost of these plans are the same, but you get twice as many images when you generate your designs with the 2A model. That means you get 8 images per credit instead of 4 with the 2.0 model. So here we got the price per image, and as you can see it's basically not even a whole cent. And you get the images per $1. So for the Ideogram 2A Turbo model, on the basic and plus plan we get 400 images per $1, and for the Pro plan we get even more, nearly 70 more. Now you can see the price comparison to the Flux 1 Pro models. You get Flux 1 Pro and Flux 1.1 Pro. Flux 1 Pro costs $5 and Flux 1.1 Pro costs $4, so it's a bit cheaper, but you only get 20 images for $1 from the Flux 1 Pro model and 25 images from the Flux 1.1 Pro model for $1. Well, compare that to 400 images for $1 or nearly 500 images for $1. You can see the clear winner right here. And you get your designs in a quality that's really amazing. In the past you had to order designs like these in this quality from a freelancer, and you would easily pay $3, $4, $5 for one design in this quality, easily. So I think it's really a no-brainer for your t-shirt designs. Now if you're ready to test it by yourself, then just click on the link in the description and start generating your t-shirt designs with Ideogram. Or click on this link right here to see how to generate prompts with ChatGPT that are perfect for Ideogram.